Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 2 of the regular season where the Rangers lose 3-2 to the Dallas Stars in overtime. Now, at least tonight we get a point, but still not a great evening for the New York Rangers. The offense, for a second straight night, looked bad. The power play was horrible, even worse than last night. And tonight was just a defensive disaster. So, what do you want to talk about? The first goal for the Stars, the second goal, or the third goal? Let's just go in order. First goal for them. Niles Lundqvist in his debut completely caught flat-footed. This was just a bad goal to give up. He completely lost the puck. There's no other way to put it. He got his... it was stolen from him completely. He had no answer for it. They marched down and they scored. It was essentially a breakaway / 2-on-1. It was not a great goal. Second one, prolonged pressure. They get one in. It was a weird bounce. Shesterkin just can't get to it. He was expecting it to go all the way to his right. He read the play correctly, but it just took a weird bounce, and c'est la vie. That made it 2-0. The Rangers would rally to get 2 more goals after that. Fox with an incredible one. Reading the play just wonderfully. Adam Fox is a joy to watch. He has such patience to let a play develop and just put himself in the perfect place to score a goal, which is what he did on this one. Great one. Then they scored again. In the offensive zone, Kreider tips one in. Second straight night with a tip in for Kreider. That's pretty neat. And for a long while, in the second period and the third period, the Rangers looked like the better team. But then in overtime, Panarin heads into the offensive zone. He tries to get cute with it and coughs the puck up. Jamie Benn then with a perfect pass. That was a beautiful one by the Stars captain. Just a perfect setup. And it's a breakaway. Trouba cannot catch up to them. It's over at that point. You can't survive 2 breakaways in overtime. That's not going to happen. And then even if they would have decided to slow up, it would have been a 2-on-1. So it was pretty much a goal regardless, because if he takes a shot and Shesterkin stops it, but just doesn't contain the rebound perfectly, if it goes out even a little bit, there's another man right behind him on his tail coming in, and he would have scored. So it was essentially over at that point. You could have turned the TV off and saved yourself the 0.5 seconds, I suppose, but it was rough. The Rangers continue to play like a defensive-minded team offensively, and that isn't going to work because our defense is not good enough, point blank, to win games like this. You can go up and down. Adam Fox, great player, Norris Trophy winner last season, one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League. No one's going to argue that, but it's still just his third year, and he's only one of the defensemen. Ryan Lindgren, very, very solid. That's great. Only his third year. Jacob Trouba is a veteran and has been pretty good to this point, but then you have his partner, which is Keandre Miller, and Miller, good, young, promising player, but it's only his second year, and his first one was shortened quite a bit due to the late start. Then you get to the third pair, and it's Nemeth, who, is your 6th defenseman, and he is definitely the definition of a 6th defenseman. And Lundqvist Lundqvist, it's his rookie debut. You can only expect so much out of the defensive core of the New York Rangers. And at this exact moment in time, we are not a good defensive team, not good enough defensively to win tight games like this. It's just not going to happen. We need an offense that can score goals. That's what we're built on. We were supposed to be youth and speed, and now we've become grit. And you can dominate the physical game, which is what we did tonight. We led in hits. We won the face-off battle. And it just doesn't matter. We won both of those things last night, and if you can't find the net all that often, it's not going to matter all that much. We couldn't. We've scored 3 goals this season in 2 games. That is not going to win you that much. And tonight was just another one. Shesterkin wasn't his best, but I don't think he was bad by any means. I thought he was fine. He was okay. But 2 of the 3 goals were breakaways. I'm not going to put too much on him. And he stopped a couple of beautiful attempts. It was just another rough evening for the New York Rangers. That's about all I can say for it. Now, it's not lost upon me that these are the first 2 of an 82-game season. But I'm not talking about the 40th, 50th, or 80th game of the season. I'm talking about these 2. And they have been... Last night's was terrible. Tonight's was mediocre at best. Now, I do think it will get better. And that's why I'm kind of being easy on them right now. But once you get to the 8 to 10 game mark, then I'm going to be getting increasingly more critical of the New York Rangers. But at the moment, I'm going to kind of let them slide for a little bit longer. They are a lot of new faces here, new coaches and what have you, so I don't want to be too mean yet. But not too long, and that time will be coming. Now, hopefully we can get it on the right track Saturday against the Montreal Canadiens. 7 p.m. start time. And tonight, I mean, the Canadiens got completely embarrassed 5-1 by the Sabres. We can do what the Sabres did, can't we? Can we be the Sabres? I can't believe I just said be the Sabres. Like, you can beat the Montreal Canadiens. If the Sabres can do it 5-1, you can do it. I believe in you, Rangers. You can go get them Saturday, and I'll be here after that. I will also be here tomorrow for the Astros. Game 1 of the ALCS. So I'm looking forward to that. There will also be a stream there. Anyway, that is all I have to say for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.